Hello again, this is Alex from FCOD Gaming with another episode of my Let's Play Factorio series. Once again, we're sped up to about 4 times time acceleration, just because it is kind of tedious at this point still, especially with all the running around. Just doing a little bit of maintenance after that last biter attack. And first thing is we're going to set up our copper operation. Now, copper is kind of low on the priority list, but it's kind of on the way to the iron operations, so I figured I'd set that up first. And basically get some electric mining drills going and set that line up. Now, of course, if you're not familiar with the game, basically what you need for a basic smelting operation is you need the ore coming in and you need coal, and you can feed those into your furnaces and basically get your finished product. Well, not finished product, but more refined product. And I do spend a lot of time here running back and forth between my iron mine that I still have set up, just because I do need a lot of iron for those belts. Normally, it wouldn't take quite as long just because there's a lot less time running around, but I figure doing it this way, I would have plenty of room to expand in the middle, and it will actually become easier towards the end of the game when I'm setting up more factories and whatnot. I'm also researching logistics. First off, a lot of people will research automation the first time, but logistics give you the splitters and the underground belts, which I find very useful early on in the game. Another one of the downsides to having it so spread out, especially with the iron mine there, is I usually tend to take the easy way and just cut down some trees like I am now to fuel those furnaces and burner miners and stuff like that, which isn't really the best way to do it, but oh well. So basically I'm taking the time here and trying to get my coal run up to my copper operation. Here in a minute, I'm going to actually have an attack by those biters that are up towards the top of the screen. That's probably going to have to be one of my top priorities for next episode, is taking care of them, since they've already attacked twice and I don't even have a really good operation going on. And I do actually manage to get myself killed the first time that I take them on. So since I don't have any military or any turrets or anything like that, that might be a challenge, but that's something that we can deal with in the next episode. But yeah, as you can see, I do spend way too much time fueling that iron operation just to create enough transport belts and stuff like that to get my setup for the copper mine. Now, starting out, I do just do the 2 electric mines for the copper. That's plenty starting out until you get into the things like your advanced circuits and things like that. The biggest thing that you're going to be using early on in the game is your iron, which you definitely want to have a reliable way of getting iron to all your factories and stuff like that. Luckily, I have quite a big deposit of iron there, so I don't have to worry about that running out right away, which is always nice. And there we have our copper going, which is always a good thing. Now we just need to get the coal ran up to the iron so that we can start smelting that. Eventually what my plan is I'm going to have 1 line of iron and 1 line of copper, and I combine them into the same belt. That way all of my factories can be pulling off of 1 belt, and basically just have more or less a lifeline going through all of the factories there. That's usually what I've done in the past, and so far that's the best way that I've found to set that up. Now, you do run into situations where you might have a factory that just uses iron, and it's not really necessary, but that's something that I don't really have the energy to figure out how to do a better way. And as you can see, I'm getting the electric miner for the iron set up, and I'm going to drag the ore going all the way down to the right and looping back around so that it's kind of in the same orientation as the copper is. That way, like I said, I can kind of have that lifeline of both of them going. And the way that I'm setting this up is so that I can also have expansion in the future. This way I can be drawing off of both sides of that line, and also I can move those furnaces down to the left if I need to, which I usually end up having to do before too long, especially on the iron lines. Now, as I finish setting this up, I do want to thank everybody for all the support that I've had on the Factorio videos and my KSP videos. If there's anything that you think I can do to improve my channel, definitely let me know. I've gotten a few comments on Reddit and on these videos as well, giving me some helpful pointers. I know my audio quality sucks, but hopefully I'll be getting a microphone in the near future to kind of rectify that. Other than that, I do kind of have a question as far as how often I should put content out. I know the Factorio videos personally are a little bit easier for me to make, so I might do that average of every other day or something like that. The KSP videos, I do actually edit out quite a bit of fat when I'm making those, so I'll try to keep those up around 2 to 3 a week if I can. Hopefully that's alright. Also, if anybody cares to make a title card for me or some music or something like that that's a little bit more inclined than I am, feel free to send me a message, and hopefully we can get something set up in that way. But anyway, as I connect the last little bit of coal there, hopefully that will give us a reliable source of iron plates if the biters don't get a hold of it before too long. And I can start making red science packs and hopefully start making some military items so I can go wipe them out, which is always a good thing when they're that close to your base. And as I wrap up the episode, I'm just going to place a radar unit here so I can kind of keep an eye on them. Maybe give myself a little bit of warning before they start tearing my stuff up. And also, if you notice, I've started the automation research, which will give me access to factories in the next episode, and that's always fun. So until next time, this is Alex from FCOG Gaming, and take care.